Everybody that watches JJK knows who Sukuna is. The technical side main character of JJK, the demon inside of Yuji, and the monster that lies beneath. He has been the main antagonist of all of JJK for the entirety of the story. Yes, we've had other characters that have came in and played other villainous roles, but Sukuna has been that main villain this entire way through. He has been there and is still here causing chaos in the manga and causing chaos in the entirety of the story alone. It is honestly how crazy he's been doing it that makes him such an amazing villain. And that's honestly why I could easily consider Sukuna to be what really should be the definition of a perfect villain. Like, he has been out here since the beginning, actively being maniacal, being truly villainous in the way that he moves, in the acts that he does, and not being another easy definition of the demon inside the main character trope that we've seen so often with Kurama, with Libe, with so many other characters that have demons inside of them. He actively gives you a completely fresh perspective on something that you've seen so often, but now you get a new glimpse of. Sukuna is honestly just one of those characters that I truly do love, and I really just want to know exactly where he's going to be going farther down the story. We've had people just making jokes about how Sukuna could really be the main character of JJK, and it would be funny just if Sukuna wins instead of actively losing and things like that, which honestly, yeah, would be hilarious. I'm not even going to hold on that. If Sukuna manages to win, that would be hilarious because Sukuna really does portray this truly villainous character. He doesn't care whether Yuji lives or dies in the beginning and would actively let him die just because him losing a finger or two doesn't really matter for him because he still has so much other parts of himself that are still available and still out there ready and readily available for him to be able to use. And the actions that he does anytime that he is let out really cause Yuji to never want to let him out. He is the true definition of what a villain should be. Not being, yes, kind of being a villain for villainous sakes and just not really having any actual motivations besides if he finds it fun and it's just what he wants to do. But I honestly find that more intriguing. He's not doing this out of some active reasoning like, oh, my entire family died when I was young and I want the world to burn for this, or the world has been treating me like shit for so long, I want the world to know how it feels, or things like that. No, he's doing all of this strictly because he feels like it. He wants to. And that's where he gets all of his confidence, his bravado. The same way that Gojo and all of the true special grade curses should be feeling is how he feels. He knows that he's an honored one. He knows that he is one above all. And that one notion is the reason why he's so strong compared to everybody else. That one notion that he is just so much better than anybody and everybody else proves to him and proves to everybody that he is the singular one that is ever going to be bothered doing so many different things. He's the only one that can manage things that nobody else could ever do. He is the one above all. In terms of villains, completely, yes. The things that he's been doing in the manga, from what he's done to Gojo, from the just sheer chaos that he ensues anytime that he's on the page, that he's on the screen, has really given you the big light on why he just makes for such an intriguing character. Anytime that he's on the screen, you know he's about to do something insane. And you just have to completely be wondering and expecting what is he about to do and what can we truly witness that is going to cause this to be even more screwed than it already is. You already know that's exactly what you have to expect if he's the one on screen. What level of screwed are we about to get just because he showed up? We know from exactly all of the things that he has done from the beginning to Shibuya to the Colon Games to even now, whatever, all of the things that he's been doing from Yuji, from Megumi, and all of the things, the movements that he's made with Maharaga, and all of those other things. He's been constantly evolving and becoming an even bigger threat as the story has been progressing, which honestly, people knew that he was going to have to be a very big threat as time was going on, since obviously he didn't have all of his full strength when we first met him. But now the fact that he's getting closer to getting that full strength, he's getting closer to completely, truly accessing the strength that he had hidden away so long ago, it is finally truly making him seem like a more menacing character that nobody was ever going to expect. He was already heavily menacing, but now he's truly living up to that. He's living up to the maniacalness of his character. Sukuna makes for such a perfect villain due to the fact of how scary he truly can be. The character that he is, the character that he portrays, the moves that he makes, all of the things that he does is just such a perfection that it is actually hilarious. It's just so perfect that it's actively just what really should be going on with his character. But please do tell me, what are your opinions on Sukuna? What are your opinions on his character as a whole and the way that he just makes his entrances and everything else like that? Just actively put those opinions down in the comment section below because I would really love to hear them and everything else along those lines. Because I know for a fact that you guys do have insane ideas on, well, your opinions on Sukuna as a whole. And I would really love to hear them. I'm going to completely keep saying that. Put them down in the comments. Put them down there, and please make sure leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I know you guys have been liking my videos and have been really enjoying my videos as I've been getting back into the group of things. So please show some support and make me keep going. I'm gonna keep going either way, but just give me a little more motivation to keep along doing so. But I will see you on the next video. Peace.